Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Memes' 4th video. We're going to be making seitan steaks. So for those who don't know what seitan is, it's made out of a vital wheat gluten, which is basically a gluten wheat protein. And so we're going to mix a bit of wet ingredients with this vital wheat gluten to make a dough, which we're then going to boil and firm up and then fry off to make steaks.
So because the vital wheat gluten is essentially just a flour, we're going to have to flavour it with our own things really. So what we're going to start with here is I've just sweated down some onions, some garlic and some mushrooms, and then once they were sweated off we just added a bit of tomato puree to that, so we've got a nice sort of pasty sort of thing. So now that we've whisked up all these beautiful flavours, what we're going to do is we're going to blend this with our favourite brand of blender, NutriBullet.
Not sponsored, by the way. Speaking of sponsors, still waiting for that crate from Beer 52. So we'll add our mushroom mixture, and then we'll add our stock, a big splash of red wine or red wine vinegar. Then we'll add our soy, MSG for Uncle Roger, and finally a crack of black pepper and salt. And then we'll put the lid on that bad boy. Beautiful.
Looks like the toilet this morning.
So guys, we've just done our blend of the NutriBullet, and now we're going to add that to our dry ingredients for the vital wheat gluten. While you're at it, why don't you take a look at our lovely house here, have a little quick tour. Yeah, I'll do. Cool. Okie dokie, so right here we have half a cup of plain flour. If you want to go gluten-free, you could use chickpea flour if you've got that. You look confused then.
Isn't the whole thing like gluten wheat or something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
True. Turns out using chickpea flour instead won't save you from your gluten allergies, so please eat gluten with caution if you're gluten-free. Gonna add our flour, half a cup, into our 2 cups and 3/4 of vital wheat gluten. Then, because we forgot to add our herbs and spices to our blend of flavours, we're going to do that now. And I'm not even going to measure it out, I'm just going to go with a generous shake of each. A quick mix. Get those dry ingredients incorporated. Oh, it looks like Christmas! If you're Pablo Escobar. Whoa! Press like and subscribe if you think Pablo Escobar should face justice for his crimes.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. So,
we're going to add our wet ingredients to our dough now. So Matthew, could you please do the honours while I fold? Mmm, yummy. Decaying poo.
1 Minute 37 Sekunden später.
So about this thickness, see how stretchy it is? You just need to knead it out for about 10 minutes to really get into those. This is taking way too long. Right. I think I understand. And somebody say the vital wheat gluten needs kneading.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
It's game over! For all you hygiene heroes, we are so sorry that you had to see that, and we promise you it will not happen again. So, now we've kneaded it properly and nicely, we formed those gluten strands. We're going to wrap it in some cling film and then stick it in the fridge overnight to firm up nicely when we come to cook it tomorrow. Didn't even tighten that.
To the fridge.
Follow us. Fridge. Our seitan dough has been in the fridge for 24 hours. So we're just going to cut it into pieces which we think will make a good steak, and then we're going to simmer those for an hour to cook through before frying for our steaks. Just to get off that, any bacteria that might have gone on it in the process of making the dough. Just unsure how there may be bacteria. But just in case, we'll be safe because we're hygienic, yeah?
Right, I wasn't available last night, but the boys have assured me that it's all been cooked to hygiene standards, all the preparation. We could just simmer the seitan in water, but to give it a little bit more flavour and to really get it tasting properly nice, we're going to simmer it in some garlic and some stock. So we'll get on with that now.
Yes! Infuse.
Chuck those in.
Splashy, splashy!
Yummy, yummy! So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut our steak pieces. It doesn't cut. It feels like I'm cutting a balloon. Oh. That's a good steak.
Sirloin.
Steak is steaky!
Sirloin. Steak of all steaks. Sirloin. Condensed.
Matt, not in the kitchen! Rubbery.
Like, that's quite strong.
Yeah,
we'll just leave it at this, shall we?
Let's see yours.
Seitan steak is prepared. It's about to go into our simmering pot, cook for about an hour, and then we're ready to fry it up.
We're going to be making some potato wedges to go with this. Cut them into wedges, pretty much. Probably with a size like this, you probably want sort of quarters. I would say it's probably quite a good size. Into the bowl with the potatoes, we're going to drizzle a bit of olive oil in there. Not too much. Salt. Bit of pepper. That's all we need there. Smoked paprika. So as you can see, they're nicely.
Sorry.
So as you can see, these are now nicely coated in the seasonings and the oil, and then we're just going to spread them out on a tray, put them on a high heat on the oven. Done.
So it's been an hour with the seitans been simmering away. Yeah, doesn't look very good right now, but
It's hideous!
we're going to sear the steak alongside some mushrooms and some boiled peas.
Did you say boiled peas?
It's in the
Meant to
side.
say boiled.
Oh, boiled.
I
I said boiled.
don't have time for such long words.
See, long word.
For the mushrooms, little drizzle of Olivier oil. Mushrooms go in.
Listen to that sizzle.
Oh, I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No.
Salt, garlic, granules. A lot of garlic granules. We'll give that a shimmy. Let's get our frozen pez.
Yummy.
Frozen pea fight!
Amazing.
A pea on the floor.
My frozen peas are in between my toes right now.
Sizzle there, that looks good.
We're gonna turn it.
Ooh. Oh. You know what?
How'd you like me now?
A minute each side, maybe a minute and a half on the first side, a minute on the second side. It's time to play tough now. Flip this on. First time we've ever tried seitan, so we're all quite excited. Yeah, but I mean, the wedges.
This is really embarrassing.
Did I just eat a real steak? It's interesting. I think that's totally edible.
Strange texture, but it's okay.
Why she do this?
It's okay.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Make sure to leave a big like at the end of the video.
Like, subscribe, comment, notification bell. Goodbye.
Smash like button, please.
Smash!